Hey everybody, we are back for another round of Dark Souls 2. And look at that, look, Slappy Jim's growing up. Level 98. I've been doing a lot of stuff off stream past few days. So let's talk about all the things I've been up to. First off, let's just take a look at this screen and note a few changes, shall we? So the first big change is going to be to my appearance. I've got a new helmet and a new shield. These are I believe the old soldiers, old knights from the Hades Tower of Flame. And they're not bad at all. In fact, I even built this one up a couple more spots. Has 100% physical defense, pretty high elemental defense, for lack of a better word. It's not all elemental, but you know what I mean. And then this helmet wasn't too bad either compared to the one that I've been using this whole time. It's higher in like raw defense, a bit lower in some of the elementals, but it's good. I'm happy with it. And then the other big thing that you might notice is we've got spells. Heck yeah, look at me. I built my guy up, got a few more levels in this and that. So I'm at level 13 for attunement. That got me 2 slots. And then level 14 in intelligence and a 12 in faith. And that lets me use heal and great soul arrow. So then in my left hand I put the catalyst and the priest chime. I think that's the priest chime. So I can use either or. And then in my right hand, I put my binoculars, so I still got those. And let me just check that if that is the priest chime. Cleric's sacred chime. Okay. I did, in fact, get a priest chime, though. I should say I did lots of grinding. Was summoned as a phantom lots of times to help people kill the old dragon slayer, and that was getting me quite a few souls each time. Then I went exploring in the Lost Bastille to see if I could find any little nooks and crannies that I missed. And it turns out I missed some pretty heckin' big nooks and crannies in that area. So I think I'm going to go back and talk about that. I went to a couple of areas off the beaten path because I was afraid I would forget about them coming back. And I got... There's the priest chime. And I can't remember if I had this before or not, the bone staff. But yeah, I also believe I got another shield. I will look for a moment. Can't remember. I might have been this one, the Cleric's Parma. But yeah, I picked up a couple things. I picked up some more inventory items. I got this rogue water. And I mean, nothing too fancy. I got this, which we'll be talking about right quick. Got tokens of fidelity, got awe stones. These were from... This is from helping people as a summon. And these were just dropped by an ogre. Now, the last thing that you might note here is the symbol in the top left. I am now a Knight of Blue. So, here's what I think happened. In the Cathedral Blue, there was that guy who would not talk to me. I tried talking to him again, and then he would talk to me. And I think what happened was between the last time I talked to him and the next, I got a token of fidelity. And I think that's what caused him to talk to me. And he let me join a covenant called the Knights of Blue. It's like the other, like the Way of Blue, but you're more advanced, I guess. And then everybody was telling me not to go over and join the covenant that the stone offers. But, you know, I was basically looking at 3 different covenants by this point, and I wanted to know what they did. And I found out what this one does. It makes the game essentially harder by cutting off online multiplayer, so you can't join people, people can't join you. Your damage dealt is lowered, and your damage taken is increased. But the most important and significant thing was that enemies continually respawn. There's no respawn limit. So with that in mind, I was looking for places to grind. And I went back to Forest of Fallen Giants, Crestfallen's Retreat. There's an ogre right there that was pretty easy for me to kill, and I was getting 1,200 souls a pop. And he kept dropping Titanite shards. He kept dropping Awe Stones, which I apparently need for that covenant. And he kept dropping Souls of a Proud Knight, which get me 2,000 souls a pop. So that was pretty good. So that's my way of grinding off stream, is to join that covenant and then just grind some areas. But I think I'm at the point where 1,200 souls a pop is not as useful, because now I need like 13,000 souls to level up. Anyway, I said we were going to the Lost Bastille, and that is in fact where we're going. This time I'm going to start here at the Exile Holding Cells. I believe this is the other path that you start on to get to Lost Bastille. The one by that ship. And I'm going to pop a human effigy. Restore my humanity. Rest at bonfire. Here we are. So, I found quite a few different little paths. Where I fought the Ruined Sentinels, I ended up finding another secret passage. And then I kept going a few different ways. Found a couple more secret passages. So this is like you would come up this elevator and enter Lost Bastille. And then there was a couple areas where I thought I might be able to get to, and it turns out I was in fact correct. But for the most part, I was just wandering around without any clear goal in mind. And I'm just going to have a little duel with this guy. Just get him out of my way for a moment. There we are. Looks like he dropped an item for us to pick up. We will hopefully be over there in the near future. Right here, I discovered that this is actually a place to go. And there is a little bit of a path down this direction that led to some items. And then to get off of there, you just fall over this way. And then this is not really anything. This kind of leads to the same place that I'm about to go anyway. But there's that guy. The fallen over slab right here, that's where you come down if you go down to that little area I just talked about. Okay. So here we are back in this little area. You go through here and you get to the bonfire. We've seen pretty much most of that. Gonna go back this way. And we got a guy hidden around here still, I think. There we are. Go out to this courtyard, kill the dogs. Are. So there is a bit of backtracking to be done here, some familiar sights. But don't worry, we will get to some stuff that was not seen before. That guy wants to get at me. Come back down. There we are. Also, look at all the life gems. I got 44. So I'm going to start using these a little bit. And then this door leads right back out to where we just were. And what I want to show, I believe I can get up here in the near future. Even though I just went through all this stuff, the way the levels are laid out, it can get a bit confusing. Through here was our little ninja friend. We will fight him again. Super difficult. Somewhere in the near future is a little hidden area that I missed before. And I wanted to talk about that. I'm probably just getting all confused. And I'm in the wrong area for what I was talking about. Yeah, so this is back out that way. That's not what I wanted. I am a bit turned around. It happens. But in this courtyard area with the overhang, you can be up here. Once upon a time I was up there. I guess I get to it from a different area. And you can make this jump over here. It's a pretty easy jump, actually. It doesn't look like you could make it, but you can. And then I went up that ladder, and we'll see if I can get back there again, if I remember. But we've kind of hit a dead end that way for now. So let's go back this direction and see all the other stuff I missed. Basically, there was a lot happening here that somehow I just overlooked. And it opens up to a few more areas. And I'm considering... I think I'll just keep exploring it in those areas since we're right here. A big thing was I found 2 more pursuer fights. And I figured you guys didn't need to see me die over and over to him again. Considering summoning these guys and seeing if I can bring them along with me. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So you'd go through, fight the Ruined Sentinels, and that takes you to an area. I'm not sure if I can get to that area in a roundabout way or not. We'll see. already feisty, looking for something to kill. Alright, so it looks like I can't actually go anywhere with them that I wanted to go, because the places I want to go are beyond this fog door, so I'm going to go ahead and unsummon them. Or maybe they can come through with me. Nope, they're gone. Moving on then. So I'm just trying to see if I can find the secret area that I overlooked this first time. And what clued me off was I heard the rattling chains of one of those weird enemies, the explodey guys. So it should be open now when I find it. That's the way to go. We'll be going there very soon. Here we are. Right in here. I can't remember what this was. Sorry, I probably did more off-stream than I should have. Should have left some things. I did leave some other things, though. Anyway, this guy is now gone, so I don't have to worry about moving through here quickly. Here is the next bonfire. And now, somehow, I totally missed this thing every time. Like, how? I don't know. But you come down here, and you have a pursuer fight right in here. And it's a relatively decent-sized area, but you've got a lot of explosive barrels around, which can complicate things. Then we had a Ferris's Lockstone here, which opened up this door. So it's lit up now thanks to that, but this was a very dark room to fight a pursuer in with all these explosive barrels. And you come through here, and it says Belfry Luna, so we got a new place to go. But we're not going there just yet. That guy's putting up a fight, huh? Best of luck to you. Now there's another thing that I discovered as well. Another little secret area with another pursuer fight. So let's go see if we can check that out. Because this is where I left a lot of stuff. First off, before I go up, here is where I was talking about. We can go over here and explore that. Just for the sake of showing you guys, let's go ahead and do that. I believe this might also get me towards the item that's been waiting for me. Yeah, that's not a good way to fight on a ladder. That's a much better way. Bye. Come up here, and we end up in an area that we would be getting to through a different direction, which we've already seen. Somehow that guy managed to get that explosion off. I'm not sure if that was him or me hitting the things. I don't think it was me. But anyway, moving back. Here we are back in the tower, going up the stairs. So we come through here, go through here. So that's the ladder. So it's just another alternate way to get over here. Kill all those guys right quick. Got a couple of guys in here. Yeah, let's kill you first. kill you. And then we got one hidden amongst all these. Boom. Okay. This little room is nothing. Note that there's an item over here. And now, here was another secret passage. This was hidden. Right here. In fact, illusionary wall ahead. I actually think this was an illusionary wall, too. Yep. So you come through illusions within illusions. Come out here, pursuer fight. In this small little area. And I died quite a bit to him, because that sucked. Then you come through here. And there is the crossbowman from across the way. The item disappeared because I used the bonfire. Then you ploop. And this might look familiar. We were just here. You see how everything goes around in a circle? And I just wanted to double check, make sure there was nothing else that I neglected. I think there is one more thing. Right over here. You jump across here and get yourself an item off of this body. So the only other item of note that I can think of is I got a ring. I just gotta find it. Just give me a moment. Right here. The Bracing Knuckle Ring. Slows equipment degradation. Weapon durability has not been an issue for me just yet, but that's good to know. I've got something if I need it. Anyway, going back. Again, just take note of this area here. There's a body. Looks like a pit. Let's keep going up here. And yeah, somehow I missed all of this. I don't know how. I really don't. I have no really good answer for how I missed all of this stuff. It's amazing though, isn't it? So here's some stuff that I left. See what this is. Skeptic's Spice. Lowers required faith by one. Oh, okay. That might come in handy. Now, we can see that item here. I am actually kind of worried, though, about dropping down. Because that is a pit. And I don't know if I can drop down safely. But we'll come back to that in a second. This was a gate that I opened with this lever. And there's a fog door. And a guy guarding it. And it looks like there might be somebody up there as well. Let's see if we can... I always forget that this has really good distance to it. So yeah, there is a guy up here. Should we just leave him be? We'll leave him be. Let's get this guy's attention, though. There we are. Been a while since I fought one of them. There comes the arrows. Let's go peek around this corner here. And what do you got here? 8 life gems. Okay. Just bringing that total up. Come up one more floor. Lots of these guys just hanging out. I do not know if they become hostile. I haven't really bothered to wait and find out. But look at this dick move. There's a bonfire behind a statue. So that means I need at least 2 more branches of yore, because we found 2 statues we have yet to unpetrify. Then come through here, and what is this? Petrified dragon bone and fire bombs. Might be a weapon. I picked up this large club off of something that I didn't show you guys. The bone might not be a weapon. Does not appear to be a weapon, so... Oh, I meant to say, this Champion's Tablet I got from joining that Covenant from the Stone. And it just shows, like, player rankings, I guess, for that Covenant. Nothing too special. I don't know what I got. Would it be... There's a very good chance I just overlooked it already. Petrified dragon bone, right? That's what it said. Well, that's a little frustrating. Oh, I got these boots from that dwarf by this Shaded Woods. Huh. Wouldn't be... No. There we are. Okay. Reinforces special equipment. Alright. Okay. Mystery solved. Moving on. We are above the gate. I'm not quite sure why this is here. You know? Strange. Illusion ahead. I think you've lied to me. Alright, we're gonna try for this. And if I die, I die. Wish I could just aim a little more downward. But wish me luck. Here we go. Let's try that again. Would be nice to have that bonfire available to us. Luckily, this trek back isn't too dangerous for us by this point. There we are. That guy just must have gotten that attack off. Just killed some guys. Sometimes this guy just drops down to get a sneak attack on you, and other times he just hangs out up there waiting for you to shoot him. Just kill all these guys again. You actually can get quite a few souls from doing this. I mean, I started at 0. Just 0. And I've got almost 4,000. I think I might end with 5,000 or 6,000. Now I want to go back and get my souls. And I'm going to try this again. I shouldn't, but we are going to. See, I can't get a good angle to see the best place to go. But there are bloodstains here, so you should be able to hit the edge. There we are. Bonfire Aesthetic. Am I trapped in here now is the question. Actually, I know what I want to do. Let's replace this ring with this ring. Reduce my fall damage. And the ring I just replaced, the Guardian Seal, I got for joining the Knights of Blue. I'm supposed to automatically be summoned to other worlds where I'm needed. Hasn't been happening. Probably because nobody plays this game anymore. Anyway, we want to try and land on this middle section here. There we are. And then we want to... I don't know what, because it's very dark and scary. There we are. So we got things. We did it. And I forgot that this guy was here. Scared me. That was very mean. Scaring me. Oh. Anyway, the Bonfire Aesthetic. In previous Souls games, when you could do a new game plus, and that increased the difficulty of the entire game. Apparently in this game, you burn Bonfire Aesthetics. And that will create like a new game plus environment for one area. That's how I understand it to be. Let's go through here, kill these guys. Sloppy of me. That's okay. I want that item, though. So I think I've now effectively recapped everything that I've been doing off stream. So now I just got to get back to where we were. Kill you. Guy should be dropping down on me. Come in here. There we go. Might as well kill this guy while we're here. Fruit. Sounds good to me. We'll go and just travel between bonfires to get back to where I was. It's a bit concerning that I did not see any help available to me. So we want the servant's quarters. I know I'm not in human form at the moment, but I went through everything in human form. Did not see anybody that I could summon, no NPCs or anything, so it's a bit concerning that whatever lies ahead, it's all up to me. And once upon a time, 18,000 souls would have been a lot. Now I'm not overly concerned about if I'm able to hold on to them, because that's one level for me. And now that I know that I have an option to farm enemies, continually farm for souls, without worrying about, like, oh, I can only kill 12 guys before they're gone for good. And if I die, then I lose all the souls that I got from them and won't be able to get them back, you know? So if I lose all these souls, I have a means to recollect them. I can grind off-stream to get them. And I guess just for the heck of it, let's go up here. Never know. These guys might all just, like, rush me in an ambush or something. This really is a dick move. I want that bonfire so bad. Although, probably... I guess these guys wouldn't be hostile, because if you're right here in a bonfire, and they reset, having them all rush at you doesn't seem quite like a thing. You say there's an illusion ahead, but do you really mean it? I don't think you do. Anyway. Let's go ahead and draw this guy over to us again. And then we will run under this guy, probably. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Hi. Oh, somehow he managed. Oh, well. There we are. We're safely under him. He can't hit us. I'm not sure where you came from, though. You're not even sure where... Oh, I know exactly where you came from. He was around the corner of the doorway. He's waving. Okay. Oh, here we go.